Hello and welcome back to LumineNight. My name is Maybe Dennis, and last time we find details that connect the victim to the transaction at the station, and we deduce that they must have been in a hurry. But the day ends and we go home to our cute little daughter, Selin. She feigns being asleep, but we get to her and teach her about the ciphers, as she prepares to go to class to talk about her daddy dearest. Next day, we stop by a bakery to get Selin a cake for her birthday, and later run into the new chief, who is hard on cracking down on the mafia. We later go to the victim's house to find a car with a broken window and the coffer book. And we also meet with Miss West, who claims to be a caretaker of the house for a little bit, but is actually much more. We have a battle of evidence and wits, but eventually arrest her just before we get interrupted. Seems like the chief was actually killed, and there's a note saying, "Do not search for me." And Detective Foster then joins the task force, leaving his daughter alone. We then flash forward to the future, where we're in the shoes of a high school Selin, who's trying to find out the truth of the recent serial killings connected to the case 10 years ago. So yeah, a lot of stuff has happened last time. I'm really surprised they just suddenly interrupted and basically cut. I'm gonna call it the prologue because it kind of is, but they cut the prologue really short and then was just like, yeah, fast forward into the future, 10 years. But yeah, right now we're in the shoes of Selin. Seems like we got a lot of work to do in order to figure out what's happening. She has a lot of notes regarding the case 10 years ago. So yeah, let's hop into it. So first part of the clue is 10 years ago, October 11th. Someone broke into the victim's car inside, left a coffer inside. Ciphers? Yeah, the new coffer book had a lot of ciphers. Victim purchased 2 tickets at the station, Pomelo Street and Somerset Beach, changed destinations. So that does explain the 2 tickets. He was originally planning to go somewhere, but then was like, oh crap, I gotta go somewhere else now. Okay, but he was in a rush, so he couldn't refund the ticket. Attempted robbery at the train station lockers. Robbers would have been after the victim's bag, and Alexander Wayne died. So that's the first murder after the midnight. Next day, body found on the beach. And here's some articles, and the SEMA thing. The doctor who performed the autopsy suggested he was poisoned. However, no poison was discovered. I wonder if it's going to be a case kind of similar in the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, where it's like, yeah, they were poisoned, but it's not a poison we have access to or know about yet. So it's like, we don't really know if it was poison because we don't know this poison yet. No external wounds, then poisoning through the food. Robber equals murderer. At least the robber knew the victim somehow. That does make sense. They're very eager to open that one thing. Pamela Mansion. A woman called Scarlett West knows victim under the name of Brucewig. Lied that they were not living together. Tried to leave the mansion. So it seems like she was a gold digger and he was the sugar daddy. I'm assuming, maybe, because it just seemed like the relationship was a lot of him buying her stuff, and she already had like a backup lover. So like. Second murder. Police Commissioner Cornelius Magnus shot dead in Pamela Street. He was also on Pamela Street? Damn, he was just down the block. A message threatening further crimes if investigation is not shelved. This kind of makes me wonder, are the murders happening again because, well, the investigation is actually progressing now and they're like, oh shit, gotta attack people. Did the murderer attack the police to stop the investigation? Police officer murdered. Cornelius Magnus, blah blah blah. Alright. Oh, I can click them. I didn't even freaking realize. So if I click this. Oh, Scarlett West. The police should have dug deeper into that woman. Even if the second murder happened as soon as they stopped Scarlett West from running away. Okay, sorry. I thought my brain farted. I thought she managed to run away. The police made a mistake by not prodding this woman a little further. Wouldn't there be a way to get more information out of her now? Oh, I thought this would just be like good. Like looking at the actual full article, but in that case, I'm gonna go all the way back and see what her ideas on each thing is. In the first case, Dad focused on the connection between the note found on the victim and the botany book Kafra. The SEMA note was on the last page from the Kafra, and the reason why he could find that out was because someone left a copy of the book in the victim's car after breaking its window. Nobody knows who did that or why, but still. Okay, robbery at the station. The night the victim died on the beach, there was an attempted burglary at Salty Mary Station. Because the burglar was after the victim's bag inside one of the storage lockers, Dad thought this person would be the prime suspect. Body on the beach. The victim, Alexander Wayne, is a very odd person in many ways. No job. Lived on a large mansion. How do you afford that if you have no job? On Pamela Street. Has an alias Brucewig. Also has a habit of removing labels from his clothes. The newspaper suggests that he might be a spy for a government agency. If you're a spy, would you buy a mansion? 10 years have passed, but we still don't know what poison was used against the victim. Maybe I should try and become a doctor or a pharmacist. That way I could... But just knowing what poison was used won't be enough to catch a criminal. Yeah, she's dedicated a lot of time into trying to figure out the mystery. The storage locker where the man's bag was in. They said the bag didn't have much inside. Was the burglar even at... What was the burglar even after? Give me those cigs. It says Lumen on it. Okay, we have the stuff about Scarlet West. Police Commissioner Cornelius Magnus. The murder of the police commissioner. That was the second murder that brought this case into the national spotlight. People are very anxious because a high-ranking policeman was killed. The police should have done everything in their power to arrest the murderer. They say that they're investigating it, but people don't trust the police anymore. I kind of wonder what... I mean, the obvious, you know, finger to point to is the Mafia, because he was trying to crack down on them, but... I wonder if there's going to be anything more to that, because I feel like that's a little bit too simple. The victim of the second murder, Commissioner Cornelius Magnus, was shot. Alexander Wayne was poisoned. I suppose the murderer didn't have a specific MO. And this was the first time the murderer left a specific threat at the scene. End the investigation or else the murderers will continue. And really, Somerset has been quiet for the last 10 years, but it's mostly because the police have been on the murderer's tail. Oh, they're dedicating resources to figure this out because one of their own was killed. That's the official story, but who knows what's actually happening? Maybe it's really all because the police really did give up like the murderer told them to. Okay, Special Investigation Team UCDT took over the case to track the suspects down. War Against Mafia, yeah, there we go. UCDT, that's a special investigation team that the police set up to crack down on underworld crime. Since the UCDT members have to go undercover amongst the Mafia, they can only come back to meet their family after 10 years. That's what William told me at least. Oh. I wonder why her dad... I keep forgetting his first name. I think it's like Robert or something like that. I don't know. Oscar? No, Oscar was someone else. I forgot his name. But, he seemed like he really cared about his daughter, but I don't... The impression I got was he was invested in the case, but not to the point where he'd abandoned his daughter for 10 years. So that's really got me kind of thrown off for a loop. Unless he was threatened, like, I can't really see him doing that, because it did seem like although he was not present all the time, he really did care for Selin. How bad did Dad want to catch that murderer? Was it worth accepting this ridiculous condition? Was it worth so much that he'd leave me with William and go get him? Oh, okay, so I do remember that, like, in the really quick flash forward, let's say cutscene scene, he did give his coat to William, and she now has a coat. So I imagine that she's in touch with William. I didn't realize she'd be in his care, but I guess it just meant that much to both of them. And the fact that William was willing to accept means that it was that important. But still, tomorrow marks 10 years that William promised. I finally get to see Dad tomorrow. Sure you do. And when he comes back, I know he's gonna say that he needs to start the investigation from scratch. Wow, that's kind of cute how she's sad and she's hurt clearly, but she's also extremely understanding. It's like, my dad is a detective, and that's why I admired him so much. And I know that it has to be this important. If it isn't that important and he abandoned me for 10 years, I'm gonna be pissed. But because it's this, he wouldn't do this if it wasn't that important. And I understand when he comes back, I'm gonna try to help him as much as possible and collect all these notes. Even though, man, I really wish he was here instead. Police considered the Mafia to be implicated in the two murders and started investigating them. Okay, we're getting stuff in the future. So this was a year later, so they're cracking down the Mafia. 1957 Saddleland. Thanks to the hard work of the UCDD officer, terrorist plot investigators were arrested. Okay. Here, a few years later, or at least a little bit after that, the Lawston gang crushed. Mafia group Green Snake was planning major criminal activities for months beforehand, blah, blah, blah. UCD. Okay, it just seems like these few articles are the UCDT doing good. Like, just cracking down on a lot of these organizations that could have caused a lot of harm. So here is another Mafia busted. What if the murderer wasn't Mafia, then all of this? I've kept a note of everything that has to do with the UCDT, but all their work has to do with the Mafia. How is this relevant to catching the murderer from 10 years ago? William said that it's all within the process of the police narrowing down the suspects, but the murderer sent a threat to the papers today. Okay, now it's kind of catching up. It's 1960. Resurfaces with sinister threat in Somerset. And that's today, October 12th, 1960. Suddenly, someone who claims to be the culprit of the serial murders 10 years ago appeared. Maybe appeared isn't the best word to use since the murderer sent a letter announcing a murder to the newspaper, and declared that the murders from 10 years ago will continue if the cipher is not broken. We just recently learned about a cipher. That horrifying threat was on the first page of today's paper. Self-proclaimed perpetrator threatens further violence unless a cryptic cipher is solved. A letter arrives written by TCS. What does TCS even mean? A letter received by a local newspaper last night, identifying himself only as TCS, has claimed responsibility for the murders of Alexander Wayne and Greenstern. Wait, Greenstern? Oh, Greenstern Police Commission Chief Cornelius Magnus, which occurred in October 1960. Okay. In the announcement, the victim called himself the TCS. TCS? What does that even stand for? The Terrible Criminal of Somerset? TCS full letter, full text. Dear comrades of the newspaper, are you aware that tomorrow is October something? I hate the fact that they cut off some of the letter, but I guess it does make sense to make it fit on the page. I feel like as a student trying to collect notes, you kind of would do that, but it is annoying. I grant myself the authority to announce the significant news on this glorious blah blah. I am the true perpetrator of the unsolved cases that occurred from October 13, 1950. It was none other than I who ended the lives of Alexander and the police commissioner Cornelius Magnus. You must be wondering. Not I suffer the consequences with citizens of Somerset. The verification of the TCS is actually the verification is the actual perpetrator of these heinous acts on the cigarette enclosed on this with a cipher. So the cigarettes are going to be relevant. I don't remember what these cigarettes look like. Do I don't have access to the evidence because we're not her deity. Police reveal that this particular cigarette found on Alexander Wayne's dead body on October 12th is a rare handmade variety with the unique component available in the market. Somerset Police William Russell. Oh, okay. So William became the police chief, who a detective initially assigned to the case confirmed the cigarette was smoked by the murderer, thereby establishing a tangible link. Hand-rolled cigarette containing identical compounds to the cigarette butt found during the investigation on October 13th, 1957. 1950. 10 years ago, I was unable to complete my mission due to the police, and I intend to resume my endeavors. I will commit murder. Alright. TCS said that what must have been done 10 years ago will be completed. Maybe it's being completed in the sense that the murderer came back to Somerset after a long time? But why would the murderer suddenly come to the public and insist that he was behind the murders from 10 years ago? I really hope that the police investigation over the last 10 years worked and the criminal is feeling so threatened that he's trying to bluff. The case 10 years ago aren't over yet. He's back in Somerset. Oh, here's a cipher. She's trying to identify it. Alphabet uppercase letters, alphabet lowercase letters, special letters including commas. I have no idea what this is. This is the cipher the murderer sent. Nobody knows if the TCS is telling the truth when he says he'll surrender if the cipher is broken. But even if it's a lie, the code needs to be cracked regardless. The cipher includes the upper and lowercase alphabets and special characters that the murderer could have invented. Those three are the letters being used here. So this is the last page. Wonder what happens if we only look at the lowercase letters. It wouldn't spell anything out. Tangible. I'm not really good with ciphers, to be honest. But she did collect all of the special characters over here, which is kind of nice. I'll just close it. Oh, here's like, Miss Selin Foster, what do you think you're reading right now? Oh, so when I try to do my thing, it's a problem. But when these two people are having an entire long-ass, loud conversation about the murder, it's fine, huh, teacher? What? Me? Oh, brief, unresolved serial killings in Somerset and the TCS. Need I remind you that you are in a classroom, not at your post, Captain Selin Foster? What, Captain Selin Foster? I'm gonna assume that's a nickname because there's no way she's an actual captain because she's in high school. Miss Lily, it's not... and taking notes like this in class will help the police catch this criminal, yes? I should have known that a smart young policewoman was hard at work in my own classroom. And I expect this genius policewoman wouldn't really need to focus on a science class, yes? I'm sorry. Selin, I'm taking away your notebook. Come to the teacher's lounge immediately after class. Okay. This inequality, man. Afternoon 10/12/1960. And you can see William Russell here. The Foster's house. Living room. Oh, we're no longer in our own house. Oh, he's put on some pounds. Why in like almost every media fiction, whenever someone becomes a commissioner, they just put on so much weight? So you're saying you didn't do anything wrong? What do you know, William? She was just picking on me. The other kids don't even care, so she's just picking on me. She's not picking on you. You were distracted during class. All the other kids are all up in the tizzy about the TCS. Selin, I'm talking about your attitude here. What's wrong with my attitude? Weren't you looking at the information about the serial murders during class from 10 years ago up until now? It's not something that kids your age should consider entertaining. What? I never thought of it to be entertaining. Your notes were very detailed too. Only the police should have known about some of the information in your notes. When did you sneak into the station? I didn't sneak. Whatever, I'm not taking excuses. You're grounded for 2 weeks. I'm going on a business trip from tomorrow. Oh, you can't reinforce the grounding if you're not here. 2 weeks? Dad's coming tomorrow. This doesn't make sense. He's not. Your dad's not coming. What? What are you talking about? It's just how it is. He will come back, but it's going to take him a bit longer. How longer? I don't know. I suppose at least a month? 1 more month? Won't he know about what's happening here? TCS, the murder he was after is right here. What can be more important than coming back to Somerset right away? Selin, didn't I tell you this before? The police have the situation under control. Under what control? Do you know how everyone in Somerset is scared of the murderer's message? You stupid child. The newspaper is not telling the full truth. The police can't magically make people not scared. You said I can meet him in 10 years. I've been all alone waiting for him all this time. Hey now, when were you alone? You've got your godfather right here. Yeah, I've been taking care of you for the past 10 years. He promised he'll come back, but he's gonna break that promise now. You don't know how I feel, William. I miss my dad. I really miss him. Me too. Me too. Understand, Selin. I miss my good friend as much as you miss your father. I don't even remember what he looked like. I don't even remember his name. Don't cry, Selin. Your dad is dying to see you too. Don't say it like that. He'll try to wrap it up as soon as possible. Just hang in there for a few days and you'll be able to see him. You've already waited 10 years. A month won't be a big deal, right? Here. It's Kelvin. What did I think it was? I thought it was Oscar or Robert. I don't know why. It's a letter from Kelvin. Take a look at it. Get dinner and I'll be away for a few days on a business trip. Don't get any silly ideas while I'm away, alright? That's what Kellen would have wanted too. Okay. So we got a letter. It's a cipher. I wonder how often we've been getting ciphers. Afternoon, 10/12/1960. I kind of forgot her name was Foster, so when we were here, I was like, oh, she's not even at her own home anymore. She's at Williams, and then I realized, no, her name is Foster. I knew it. He never listened to me no matter how much I cried. Anyway, I should read the letter. At least he should have given me an explanation there. Let's see, Selin Foster. It doesn't specifically say it's from Kelvin. Maybe the letter will tell me why. Okay. Dear Selin, how are you, my daughter? I've heard that you've become very interested in earth science these days. You were always fond of studying astronomy. I'm glad to hear that. Any sort of knowledge proves useful in the end. Do you remember me writing about a mafia family called Eldora last time? Okay, so before I continue, I kind of wonder, is this letter actually even going to be from him? Unless there's that cipher that indicates that there's something that he knows, like the thing with the moon. It's very possible that this message could have been forged to make it so that to basically give Selin some more hope for a little bit more time. Maybe he's already been dead for 10 years and they're like, we don't want her to lose all hope already. I'm still busy picking off their stragglers in the east. Thankfully, things are going well. I expect peace will be here within a month or two. Anyway, by the time this letter arrives, I'm sure you'll have learned about the case 10 years ago in TCS. I got to read TCS's letter earlier than anyone else since I'm a cop. The murder continuing after a 10-year break, and about the cipher. I suppose that you would have many questions for me after you read those articles. I'm sorry, I can't tell you everything I know. You're such a curious and smart girl. And sometimes, Selin, I'd like to ask for your advice despite your young age and status as a civilian. I'll be so happy when the time comes in which you and I can share everything we know. One thing I can tell you for sure, Selin, you can't trust the police right now. Huh. You know what? If it were a message from the police to cover up his death, I don't think you would say you can't trust the police. That's the unfortunate truth. I suppose it's confusing that a police officer should say that. I tried to find a way to deal with the predicament that we're in right now. It's something that will tell us to meet face to face on your birthday, on Christmas, and for the first time in 10 long years. So, there's something I'd like to ask you to do for me. Can you help me with that? If you're ready, go to the Somerset police station after 11 p.m. tonight. The front door key is... Wait a second. Give me a second. He says tonight, but I thought he said, like, I don't know when you're going to receive this letter. Yeah, by the time the letter has arrived, I'm sure you will have learned about it. So he doesn't know when the letter is going to arrive. So how is he telling us to meet tonight at 11 p.m. when it could be like, maybe this will arrive on a Tuesday, maybe a Wednesday, on a Thursday? The only way he would know for certain is if he delivered the letter himself. In that case, he wouldn't say, I don't know when you're going to receive this letter. Or if he specifically told William to, like, all right, I want you to deliver this letter to her on, like, October 13th, specifically. So that's a little inconsistent, but I'm not going to let it break my immersion. The front door key is underneath a red pot in the parking lot. Once you look inside, look for the archive key. There's a garbage pile in one corner of the archives. You'll find extremely important information there. You must get it before they throw it out. You'll figure out what you need after you take a good look at that, Selin. It might be difficult for you to deal with the emotional baggage of it all. It is with a heavy heart that I give you this mission, but I'm sure you'll do fine. One dark night in October 1960. I'll always be keeping an eye on you, Dad. What is this? What is this? Huh? Not even a single word about how sorry he is that he wouldn't come back in time. He wants me to look through the garbage pile in the police station archives? The reason he told me to do this instead of William. Is it really because no police can be trusted right now? Did Dad also mean William when he says cops? Wait, there's something else in the envelope. A photo? It's William. This is... William! What's he doing? This must be the archives. Is this the garbage pile that Dad wanted me to look through? Does that mean William hid something from Dad? William, you said he'll come see me soon. The man in the picture, the hand, it's definitely William's. Is there any way you can tell it's William's? He's exchanging something that looks like a film reel with someone else. Is this also something I need to find at the police station? The last photo. The packages from the Somerset police. Amongst Dad's belongings, there is a record player, chicken inside. I left Dad's stuff in the box when they came to the study. Was there a record player there? I should look for it first. There's still some time until 11. I should open the box of Dad's things in the study. Oh, we can I move? I can't move actually. Oh wait, sorry. I forgot I had to move using this. Alright, we still have our vision to see what's important. Miss Lily gave me a special assignment because of what happened in class today. A 10-page paper about the changing stages of the moon in everyday life. Well, that won't take me very long. I'll do it later. My name is the moon, you can't tell me. Mr. Watson. Watson is a special teddy bear. I've been with him for so long that I even forgot. He's my first friend, my first assistant, and my only colleague who remembers my dad's constellation cipher. Aww. That's right. Mr. Wilson, always watching. Alright, door. You have this is today's morning's newspaper. I immediately made clippings of the article about the TCS, and now it's pretty much garbage. Well, I think I'll throw it away later. I was trying to get the lamp, but yeah, oh, TV, oh no, I missed the TV. Let me go back. What's on TV? Static, alright. And here we have a, study, so boxes. Dad left all the Somerset police station 10 years ago. I left all this at the sorry. It was mostly filled with the case files he worked on before. At least the last time I looked through it. Let's see. The record player. Ah, here it is. This should be it. But how do I even open this thing? Is there a button somewhere? Puzzle time. Oh, if I do this. Ah. Oh. Press in order. So there are marks here. That seem to go up. Here we have, well, what is this? Does it actually play something? I can't tell because of the background music. Here we have colors. And here we have what I believe is the same thing as like over here. So, damn, I wish I could take pictures. Well, I'm trying my best. This is what I got. So in that case, the order would be, so this one. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, did that work? I don't think that worked. What if I just like, yeah, that's not what I could have sworn this would be the order, and it even has this little thing showing it's going that way. Wait. Oh, I misinterpreted something. Whoops, I mentally considered these two the same because when I drew my thing, I just drew a straight line. All right, I gotta, all right. This changes everything. All right, jank as heck, but 1, 2, 3. Oh god, this one's look weird. All right, I think this should be it. Yeah, we got a disc. Le harm can I manipulate this at all? Can I spin it? I can't. Manipulate. Spacebar. I don't know. Oh wait, Alt's for side view? Left Alt? Oh, that's what I meant. All right. Increase. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Maybe something else will start working. Oh, these things activate now. I see. So, inner to outer one, or I'll try inside then. From the inside ring to the outside one. That did not work. Reverse. All right, reverse worked, and we got a part, which I don't know where this goes. Here? Is it part of this? Oh, I was like, it looks like the thing that's you're supposed to put on the speaker, but, or not the speaker, on the thing that scratches the record, but it didn't. I couldn't really do it. All right, 1. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. All right, so it plays that music. Boom da boom da da. Oh, just whichever one plays notes. So 1, 4, 5, 1, 4, 5. Okay, there we go. Good, I opened it. Now let's see what's inside. Kafra? Isn't this a book from 10 years ago? In the police records? I'm glad I was able to solve one puzzle. The front half is about botany. There's a page ruined with ink. Seems like some ink was erased in an attempt to restore it. There are strange characters too. The last page is a ripped part that matches up exactly with the seam of the note. This really is it, but this book must have been the key evidence in the case 10 years ago. So why is it here? I found it following the letter's directions. I guess you wouldn't mind if I take a look. Wait, I think I read this before. Yeah, I know where. This is the cipher TCS sent to the newspaper this morning. I guess it is exactly the same. I knew it was the same, like, style, but I didn't realize this is literally a photocopy of this because the handwriting is exactly the same marks everywhere. But how? Maybe TCS isn't just a copycat, but is a real criminal from 10 years ago. So TCS cipher was the first page from these, from this first page from these pages. There are a bunch of other pages written in ciphers. The more I have to work with, the easier it will be to break the cipher. Maybe I can break TCS cipher after all. Yeah, Dad must have thought I could break the cipher, so that's why he told me where Kafra is with the letter. He couldn't come to Somerset himself because of his work, so he's letting me solve this case in his place. Right. What are some sweeping patterns here? Like I found out at first, there are 3 types of letters here: capital, lowercase, and special characters. I see apostrophes, hyphens, exclamations, and question marks, but they seem to be used as special characters rather than punctuation marks. And no numbers or blank spaces either. I guess this was intended to make it harder to break. There are several pages here, and looks like some parts are in different handwritings. Here, it's clear that the 2 have different handwriting styles in one page. Yep, here on the top and here on the bottom. I'm guessing this wasn't written by a single person. It must have been 2 people exchanging the book with each other. One person has perfectly, extremely perfect typing, scripts, almost as if it's being typed out. And all of this seems to have been written with a pen. Good, this is a good place to start. I kind of wonder, I'm gonna look for some of these special marks. No, so like I'm looking at this special mark and this one, it's exactly the same, so they just pasted it over again. I wasn't sure if someone actually wrote all of it out differently every time, but I think they just used, yeah, they just kind of copy and pasted it when they had the same similar letters. If this cipher was designed so that 2 people could exchange information, the mechanism couldn't have been that complicated. It'd be too much of a hassle to communicate if a cipher was too complex. For purposes like this, a simple substitution cipher or maybe a code book cipher would have worked, but the mechanism of the cipher or how to decrypt it is shared in the code book. After all, it's a cipher based on Khafra, the book, so it's the perfect material to use as a code book. But there's still one thing that's bugging me. The cipher TCS sent to the papers is the first page of the Khafra cipher. How did they get it? That might not look like a serious problem, but it's weird that the same cipher in the Khafra ends on the same line on both pages. Wait, what? The same cipher in the Khafra ends with the same line as the both. Oh, she's saying that it's not like but rather like you're supposed to read it like a double spread manga page where you just read through the entire page instead of 1 page at a time. Entire 2 pages, I mean. Even in pages where 2 people with different handwriting both wrote. The first and last line of the cipher is almost similar in pages on the left and right. Yeah, that's true. I don't think they would have matched the length of the ciphers every time they wrote something. Maybe they used 2 pages at once to write it down? 14 letters in each page. Yeah, that sounds looks about right. If this is a substitution cipher, it'd be too short to write an entire sentence with. For example, my name is Selin Foster would already take up 19 letters. If 2 pages are used at once, that would make it 28 letters. Much easier to write that way. That is true. Yeah, the other pages are like that too. I'm sure 2 pages were used at once. Wait, then without Khafra, there's no way that the cipher can be broken just based off the samples sent to the newspaper. Half of the text is just gone there. Oh, I didn't even think about that, yeah. Maybe TCS was intentionally trying to deceive people by only sending 1/2 of the real thing. Part of me was wondering, well, what if Kelvin sent this to the newspaper just to get more people to solve it, but nah, I have to throw that out now because if that was the case, he wouldn't send a cipher that's not solvable. Maybe TCS was intentionally trying to deceive people by only sending 1/2 of the real thing? If he knew the cipher couldn't be broken no matter what, the promise about the cipher doesn't have to be kept anyway. Now that this is in my hands, I need to break it myself. Hopefully, a Friedman or Kasiski analysis could solve it. Better cryptologists would make easier work of this, of course, but Dad, they did say I shouldn't trust the police. If they realize I have this book, they'll take it away and the code won't ever be broken. I should try breaking it until 11 in the night, and then I'll go to a police station. Before that, I should look through the study a bit more, just in case. Might as well get the room cleaned up a bit before Dad comes home. Maybe I'll find another secret too. I should look through every nook and cranny, every nook and cranny of Dad's study to see if there's anything that could help with the investigation. Oof, thanks. I was kinda... Oh, I thought I could observe this thing. So there are books here, and the books seem to be the last thing. I used to like reading books here. I thought Dad would have come back by the time I finished reading all the books here. Oh, when I finished every book and finished it over and over again. When I put the book down, the world I had returned to felt so empty. I hated that. Anyway, I can't find anything special about the bookcase. Oh right, I forgot it's not just left and right, I can go up and down too. Oh, this. Dad used to use this notebook. He left all the information about the case 10 years ago right in this notebook. The record stops on October 13th, 1950, when he was interrogating Scarlett West at the mansion on 17 Pamela Street. Okay, Dad can finish his investigation himself, but I'll carry it on. I'll fill in this notebook with the truth behind everything. This detective board brings back memories. Dad taught me about detective board. I used to play detective with Dad. I was Sherlock Holmes, Mr. Watson was of course Watson, and Dad was a terrifying Professor Moriarty who gave me deduction quizzes. Yes. What was it? Napoleon of Crime? It also stopped 10 years ago, just as Dad was filling in the details. I guess it was about the time when he went to look at the mansion on 17 Pamela Street. I'm surprised that she kept this room, like, completely untouched. Like, yeah. I mean, no, she's mentioned that she read all the books, but, like, all the notes on the cases are just still there. His notebook is still on the table, indicating that, like, she probably didn't read through it. If she did, she left it exactly where she found it. But, like, you'd expect there to be more movement in this room, but there really isn't. But I guess it's a way of saying, Dad, I want you to come back to your room exactly how it is, as if nothing's changed. Please come back home. Imagine that's the feeling she must have felt. That happened on October 12th, 1950. That's the latest information on the board. It doesn't have any new information he found on Pamela Street on the 13th. I left it alone until now to keep it as Dad left it. But I guess I should continue in his place. That's what Dad would have wanted. I'll work the case like he did. Let's connect the new information found on October 13th, 1950. The most important thing that the investigation up to the 12th found was this. The relationship between Alexander Wayne, who died on the beach, and the burglar at the train station lockers. There were many good reasons to believe that the bag stored in the locker 222 at Salty Mary Station belonged to Alexander Wayne. And that's why Dad thought that the burglar was the main suspect in the murder of Alexander Wayne. The next day, on the 13th of October, 1950, the police visited 17 Pamela Street, where Alexander Wayne was registered at. The victim's home, Ka! Two important pieces of information were uncovered here. Ka! The traces of an outsider found... Wait, actually, can I just click this? Okay, so I can't click here. I can view all, okay. I'm just trying to understand how to navigate this. It won't let me... oh, there we go. The traces of an outsider found in the mansion was from flowers that were not in good shape, stack of newspapers, or the coffre. Oh wait, traces of an outsider found in the mansion? I don't think there was any indication that they went in the mansion. I'm not sure actually. I'm just gonna say coffre, I don't know. Oh, it's the Selin version. She looks a little bit different. This is not it. Should consider other possibilities. Wait, this isn't correct. I think I'm barking up the wrong tree. Let's start over. It's probably this then. I don't think the flowers have anything to do with it. No, never mind. It must be the flowers. Wait, this isn't right. This is correct. Wait, what? Should consider other... But there's no other choice. I don't know if there's anything else I can do. Unless I'm supposed to connect, like... Wait, yeah. I don't... Q and E change topics. Oh. Oh, sorry, I couldn't do this yet. There we go. The person he met inside the mansion on the 17th... Sam Hilton. Oh, so that's what he looks like. Scarlett West. This very attractive woman who is probably going to jail. And newspaper delivery man. I mean, Scarlett, right? Oh, I have to connect both of them. I didn't realize. This is it. Checkmate. Scarlett West, a woman who they found inside the mansion, and the book Kafra they found in the car outside the mansion. I forgot I connected those 2 points. First, they found Kafra inside the car with a broken window outside the mansion. Sometime between the morning and evening of the 12th of October, 1950, someone broke into Alexander Wayne's car window and put Kafra there. Kafra reads like an ordinary botany book, but there's a cipher inside the book that started from the pages that ruin with ink. And if the culprit who ran after throwing the book in the car was actually exchanging ciphers with Alexander Wayne, since this person left this book on the 12th, perhaps it implies that this person did not know about Alexander Wayne's death the night before? Or this person could have killed Alexander Wayne the night before on the beach, took Kafra from him, ruined the book, and threw it away. Either way, the important thing is that someone was in contact with Alexander Wayne through Khafra and the cipher in it. After all, Alexander Wayne himself died with a piece of the last page of Khafra in his chest pocket. I always thought that was supposed to be like a message from like the killer. I thought the killer put it there, but if we assume that the killer did not, then yeah, that would have been Alexander Wayne's property, and if he kept it on him, it would suggest that he was talking to someone using a cipher. The window vandal must have known something about what really happened. In Scarlet West, Alexander's live-in lover, Dad called her right as she was about to dip from Somerset, hiding the fact that she was involved with him. But the second murder happened while he was interrogating Scarlet West, and that's why the police let go of their suspicions against her, since she had a clear alibi. I don't think it was a good idea, though. Yeah, I mean, there's no proof other than like a really shoddy confession from the supposed serial killer that they were killed by the same person. Letting the suspicious woman go scot-free is the worst mistake the police made 10 years ago. If there was an accomplice, Scarlet West could have killed Alexander Wayne regardless of her alibi. And if the accomplice had committed the second murder, it makes sense that the murder had been committed on Pamela Street too. The second murder, the next victim after Alexander Wayne, it's Cornelius Magnus. And the other two are the other two people who lived here. I love how the resolution of his image is significantly different. Oh, this is it. Check me. The newly appointed police commissioner on a business trip to Somerset. All sorts of conspiracy theories were going around, seeing as to how a high-ranking police officer was shot dead while he was working. One thing for sure is that regardless of the motive, this murder can't be taken lightly. To think that the murderer would come back near the house of the first victim and gun down the police commissioner of all people. And then the murderer went on to threaten the police to stop the investigation. In that respect, at least, it's quite similar to TCS, who sent a threatening letter in the newspaper. Seeing how TCS demanded people break their cipher found inside the Khafra, it's possible that TCS was not the person who communicated with Alexander Wayne. That is a good point. The people that... Yeah, you know, for some reason, I think it's just because of how different this thing is. I kind of also assumed that his correspondent was responsible for his death before today, but it wouldn't make sense for A, them to send the cipher, and B, for them to leave the book, the Khafra in his car, supposedly after he died. Or he already knew everything and still intentionally put something fundamentally indecipherable. Now that the board is complete, I should summarize what I have at this point. There are 3 suspects of the incident that happened 10 years ago. First, the robber who tried to take something from the locker 222 at the train station. Second, Scarlet West, who tried to leave Somerset despite her lover's death. And finally, the car window vandal, who must have had something to do with the Khafra cipher. TCS is one of these 3 people, or at least would know these people very well. If I could find out where these 3 suspects are and track them down, arresting him wouldn't be impossible. But 10 years have passed already. How would I even begin? Hopefully, the information at the police station could help. Maybe going there is the only way. The letter did mention the archives too, but also mentioned the garbage pile. The truth about what happened 10 years ago, that William the Somerset police are hiding. It must have something to do with the reason why Dad can't come back home. I need to know what secrets are out there and how I can solve this case. I need to go to the police station. Flash forward in time, to the police station we go. 10/12/60 Somerset PD. We have this little portrait of her on the bottom. Well, I guess this is it. I don't think I've ever been here at night. It's okay. I just need to sneak in, take a look at some documents, and leave. If I remember correctly, the archives are at the far side of the 2nd floor. Why is it the far side? Why do you have to make me go all the way there? This reminds me of that one moment in Murders on the Yangtze River, where we have to sneak in and like get documents as well and try not to get caught. I just got caught like 50 times. Oh wait, did I miss something? Give me a second. It said, I wonder where if I remember correctly, blah, blah, I wonder where the keys are. Someone might be here. I should be careful not to get caught. Move and special controls. In sneak mode, Selene will only move horizontally. Use up or down to input to open doors or climb stairs. Sneak mode controls. You can hold a maximum of 2 items in your hand at once. Use the item in your hand if you decide to interact with something. It's like a updated version of that because you're actually not just moving and trying to avoid eye contact. You're going to actually be involved in oh, still keeping it here, William. I worry he might have moved the key elsewhere after finding out that I've been snooping around here. Guess I didn't have to worry about it. She's so freaking smug and proud. Alright. Pick up key. You'll never find me. Okay, so you can hide. There's an umbrella. Ella. Hey, this is my umbrella. I thought I lost it somewhere. Why is it here? William said he'd never seen my umbrella around. He must have taken mine when it rained and left it here. I almost bought a new one. Might as well take it back. Well, it's mine while I'm here. Under my umbrella. You can hide in these boxes. And I guess I can try to unlock it. So tab and unlock. I should probably go upstairs. But you know what? Yeah, let's try going upstairs. Can I go upstairs? Oh, I forgot. The change of perspective is really weird here. Oh, this must be the dark room where they process film. I remember watching a photo being processed after begging William to let me in. From what I've seen, it was a complicated process. I had to set up lamps and everything. But I can't do all that if it's this dark. I need a light source. I can't see shit. Oh my god, I'm scared. I think I'll need to unlock it from the other side. Okay, so do that. I get the feeling I want to start finding like cops here now. Okay, I can hide under the desk. Why is there light here? It's a case full of film reels. Sunset Man, Sheriffs, The Last Cowboy. These are all old westerns. Why are they? Maybe it's time to stop watching westerns and get to work. People would have more trust in the police. I was gonna say, what are you doing? Are you watching movies? What are taxpayer monies, man? Alright. Coleman still works here. Cool. I think Officer Coleman takes care of all the keys at the station. Sorry, officer. Gonna take a good look around your desk. This is a radio with 2 batteries. I think that's all, though. Wait, an occult magazine? Kids in my class love it. What use would a policeman have for this? Another poltergeist sighting in Michigan. Garlic vampire's repellent qualities found useful against ghosts, too. Exorcismus spell, effective against evil spirits and supernatural beings. In the name of the Holy Father, Son, Spirit, and in the name of the Archangel Michael, oh, be on our side and fight for us. Banish the evil spirits with your protection and holy power. Comparing souls, I misread that as comparing demon souls. The souls the demons like and those the demons are weak against. Okay. Wait, does he have anything other than these occult magazines? Never knew Officer Coleman was into this stuff. He does seem like the innocent type, but still. I hope he doesn't get too deep into this nonsense. But maybe more worrying is his desk. So you got 1 occult magazine, and here's the radio. Oh, a portable radio. I guess it's Officer Coleman's. I heard that they all gather around the radio at lunchtime. Maybe the battery's dead. Maybe the battery's gone. Coleman, thanks for filling in for me tonight. The duty room's key will be where it's usually kept. You know where, right? The place in the break room. I have to... It's like, you know where it is, but let me just tell you in case if anyone else reads this letter. By the way, this is the most important part of the sheriff's room. Oh, the sheriff's room door is broken right now. Be careful, because turning the doorknob while the key is inserted will lock the door. They say the repairman will be coming tomorrow morning. Turning the doorknob while the key is inserted will lock the door. That's stupid. This looks like Jason's handwriting. Oh, there's something about the duty room key. The duty room key is somewhere in the break room, huh? I just realized that old officer didn't die. I thought he was gonna die. Nothing about the archive key, huh? The door to the sheriff's room is broken. When was this note written? Did they not fix it yet? Turning the handle while keys in the sheriff's door will lock the door. Usually, folks would use a key from the outside. Well, unless someone is in the sheriff's room is locked inside, this wouldn't be a big problem. Someone in the sheriff's room is locked inside. This is going to be relevant, and I am not going to remember. The archive key isn't here. I'm thinking that it should be either in the duty room or the sheriff's room. I should keep looking for it. Radio, inspect. Oh, a portable radio. Oh, wow. I can examine it like this? Huh. I think someone's gonna be asleep here, and they'll be like, "Oh, did I hear something? Let me go examine." All right. Here we have a something. Huh? There's nothing else here. Oh. Yeah. In the break room I go. I think something was shining up there just now. Gotta use my key. Ugh. Oh, too loud. Oh, wait, I can't hear the snoring anymore. But I hear footsteps. I need to hide, but where to? They're underneath the cupboard. Officer Coleman's coming your way. He must have heard you. The dish broke and made a loud noise. Hide behind objects. Officer Coleman will come rushing in if he hears a loud noise. Press the down arrow key near an adequate cover to hide behind it. Nobody's here. I do kind of wonder what would happen if I got caught. We got a battery. And the key. The corridor door is open. Looks like Officer Coleman won't move. What should I do? This is the only way to the second floor. Maybe I could use a radio to distract him. I'm kind of curious. What happens if I get caught? Hi, Coleman. Game over. Oh, you can skip sneaking? Huh. Running here and there to lure him works. But, this is too much work. I should think of a different way to safely lure Officer Coleman away. Okay, I wonder how far back they take me. Okay, so I've got all my stuff. Cool. Oh, now I understand why they put the radio all the way here. So you can use these two desks as cover. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh god, oh god, oh god, I left too early. I was trying to hide behind the other desk and it didn't work. This is all because of your poor umbrella skills. It's all your fault, Selin. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. In the name of the Holy Archangel, Michael, the Holy Spirit, no, the Holy Power shall cast you away. Run, 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 run. Go, 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 go. You don't hear the doors opening? Ooh, a floor map, blah, blah, pantry, no time. Alright. Ladies' room. Gents' room. Meeting room. I can't use this because it's not the right key. We're going upstairs. Oh, he's coming. Oh, huh? There wasn't a lock here from what I remember. Wait, that's the archive key inside. How do I unlock this? It doesn't look like a normal lock. I should see if there's a key or something different. Oh, a different way to unlock it. Oh, I can hide behind the bench. I didn't realize. Document boxes. Come on, Coleman. Keep walking. Keep walking. Alright, duty room. Oh. Oh, yeah. I didn't realize we can see him out there like that. Alright, TV. There's a TV. Maybe I could use this to distract Officer Coleman like I did with the radio. I should use it as our last resort. I see. Oh, locked locker. Oh. Oh, God. I didn't think he'd come in. Oh, scared me. Scared me, man. Oh, 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 oh. Get that sheriff's office key. Where's the sheriff's office? It doesn't tell me. Okay, I can unlock the second floor now. So we can go in from the other side. Not again. You wicked ghost, give me my key back. I didn't know you were here. You can't hide from me. You broke the doorknob this morning, didn't you? You best give me my key back, or I'll do an exorcism. No, Officer Coleman must think that the noise I made came from a ghost. He's trying to perform an exorcism. He dropped the sheriff's room key himself. If he's doing all that right here, I can't go inside the sheriff's room. Well, I should find a way to distract him again. I guess it's time to use... We do have a battery, but I think they're suggesting I turn on the TV. In the name of the Holy Father, Son, Spirit, and garlic, 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 garlic. I'm sorry. Garlic, 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 garlic. Maybe it was too close for me to lure him in with the TV. Maybe I should try a different method to lure him away. Okay, so no TV right now. This is an energy tank. What is that for? Oh god! Okay, he's there. I probably shouldn't go there. I thought maybe the energy tank would be for, whoa. Dark room again. I thought the energy tank would be for, what was I gonna say? No, that was the battery. I was gonna say the radio again. Oh, it is. I don't know which way he'd come from, though. Quiet, you wicked spirit. Be gone from my radio. Now, come down. They said demons cannot attack spirits that are common, well adjusted. The power of the holy garlic. No, the holy crucifix shall banish you from this realm. I didn't think you would be that scared. I'm sorry, Officer Coleman. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Is it this one? I thought there wasn't an archive. Is this one? Yep, Chief's room. Got the meeting room key. Oh, a key. Great. Thanks, William. I'll borrow it for a while. Wait, there's a meeting room key. The meeting room. I think I walked past it just now. Well, I could always look for the map again if I can't remember where it is. I love it over her very smug, happy, like, her very smug smile. Replace the password of the sheriff's room locker every day, following this rule. The password is 3 numbers starting from the outermost dial. You forgot the password. Take a reel from the film reel storage at the office on the 1st floor that meets this criteria and play it back. The reel is in between 2 reels. Oh, God damn it. I wish they kind of just would tell us. The reel's lid is facing to the right. The target has a unique combination of colors, and the lid of all the reel cases adjacent are facing the target. Replace the following blah blah blah. The password is 3 numbers starting from the outermost dial. If you have forgotten the password, take a reel from the room for your storage in the row that meets this criteria. Well, yeah, I'm not sure what you're hiding inside the locker to have a password like this, but now that I've seen this, you're making me more and more curious. Well, it's not like I'm stealing it. I'm just going to take a look. I should take a note of what's written here. Yeah, take that note. Somerset Police Station television channels. I guess this is about TV in a duty room. Channel 2, breaking news. Channel 5, heartwarming music. Channel 7, today's lucky number. Lucky number? I didn't even know there was a channel like that. Why would the police officers watch this channel anyway? Sheriff's room. The sheriff's room internal number. So if I call this number, the phone inside the sheriff's room will ring. I should take note of this just in case. 1, 2, 3, something, something. Alright, I think that's it. Oh wait, note under document. Nope, never mind. That was for the thing I already know. We got this. Oh, I don't even remember what it said. Think. I guess opening the locker in sheriff's room would be all right. I mean, it's Williams. I need to find the password for the sheriff's locker and punch it in. I thought you were gonna take a note of it. Where's the note? All right. What was this thing? 3 numbers starting from the outermost dial. Real password. Film reel storage in the office on the 1st floor. Criteria, play it back. So in between 2 reels, so it's in the middle. Lid is facing the right. I need to take a screenshot of this or something. Alright, I guess back to the 1st floor we go to get a film reel. Oh, the meeting room is all the way there. I see. It's all the way to the right. And here we have a desk. And projector. The note says playing back the film reel with the projector will tell me the locker password. I should play back a film reel that matches the conditions. Ah, okay. Uh-oh, he's still here. My god, he just smashed the radio into bits. And now he's smoking a cigarette. Is he done with the exorcism? Actually, I think he's saying something to the radio. Garlic, 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 crucifix, garlic, Holy Spirit, crucifix, garlic. Now that the radio's broken, I should probably find a different way to distract him. Can I... Oh, gotta... I was gonna use the phone to call a phone number. Will that work? Yeah, alright. No. He's going upstairs. I can grab the film reel. Okay, see, okay, I'll do the, which part is the freaking top parts? Oh wait, this isn't film in here. I guess it isn't. I should find a film that matches conditions. I don't know which side is the lid. If what I'm understanding is correct, this one has been between two reels. Oh wait, the lid, I think the thing with the thing, this part is facing the right. The thing with these marks are the lids, so it has to be facing the right. Unique colors, facing each other. I think this one would match because it's in between these two. The lid is facing the right, unique combination of colors, and the adjacent ones are facing it. Oh wait, this isn't film in here. Ugh, I guess this isn't it. I should find a reel that matches conditions. Okay, no, it's the bottom part that's the lid. All right. Oh wait, no. Okay, I got the right one. Actually, what I was thinking was right. I just messed up. All right, it seems like he went all the way there. They'll never catch me. All right, film, go. The note says playing back the film reel with the projector will tell me the locker password. Won't this be loud as fuck? Okay, the film's loaded well. But playing the film will make noise. Will that be alright? First, let's find a safe place to hide when I'm ready, I can play the film. Where is it? I mean, this is a place to hide, right? So, we're running out of time. We need to get this door open right away. Oh crap, I missed the dialogue. Don't rush it. A watched kettle never boils. Let's see, according to this table, the password are 10, 8. Is that all? There should be one more. 10, 8, and the other one is today's lucky number. Go, 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 go. I assume this was a good spot, but he doesn't seem to be coming. Oh wait, no, there he is. Ah, damn it, I keep double clicking by accident. Alright, we're hiding in the ladies' room. You better not come in here, Coleman. Dude, I'm just imagining being Coleman's shoe right now. I'd be fucking terrified. Alright, so 10, 8, and then today's lucky number, which is a 7, I believe. It did say from out to in, so I may have misinterpreted this key. Oh no, okay, no. 7 is not today's lucky number. We have to play the TV to find that out. Bro, really? I picked up the lighter. It's gonna drive Coleman nuts. Oh shit! Hey look, we have a light source now. Oh god, I'm all the way back here with the film reel. You know, I do want to say props to Coleman for actually going towards noise because I would be terrified. I guess it is his job, but still. Alright, duty room. Where's a good place to hide here? Locker, okay. Static noise. Wait. A note left by the Somerset Killer has been released. The note is believed to be some sort of cipher and... Hello, it's time for today's lucky number. Today's lucky number, wait for it. It's 10. I wonder if I can just leave. Just a long game of cat and mouse. In that case, the number for today is 10, 8, 10. Alright, I got it open. Let's see what secrets you're keeping, William. Key? I don't know what this key is for, though. Oh, looks like there's something written on the bottom. The secrets lie beneath the flags. Seek the second. The flags? I mean, there's a star-spangled banner right there. Is there a different flag around here somewhere? I'm assuming it's gonna be in the last room I didn't go into. Okay, so there is a light source here. Right, the settings were... Gotta turn this and this off, and then 30, 155, 95. Whoa! The dark room worked, but I don't even know what I'm doing here. Oh yeah, I genuinely am not sure what I'm supposed to do here. I'm done, I'm screwed. Please don't take me back to when I had only the reel. Okay, I have the lighter. Oh. And there's a safe key. I don't know what I need actually. Where else could I find the American flag in the station other than the sheriff's room? Oh, I forgot it was the flags. I see an American flag here. Oh, it's here. The second flag, the note on the bottom. Oh, I skipped by accident. The note on the bottom of the locker mentioned. So there really was a safe under the lectern. I suppose a key inside the locker would open the safe. I took the wrong key. Fuck. I got your key. This is a photographic film? What's so important about whatever's on this film? Wait, come and think of it, one of the photos Dad sent had William holding a piece of film. I should process this film and see what's going on. If Dad sent me a photo like that, it must have meant something. There's a dark room on the second floor, so I'll go there and... film. Alright. Oh, no! You'll never get me. I'm gone. Oh, fuck! Alright, this must be the dark room where they process film. I remember watching a photo being processed after begging William to let me in. From what I've seen, it was a complicated process. I had to set up lamps and everything. But I can't do all that if it's this dark. I need a light source. Good thing I got this. Alright. Alright, the settings were... Gotta turn this on, blah, blah. Process film. Processing the film will make some noise, but I can't leave until it's done. It's gonna take a while, so I don't think I can distract the Officer Coleman for the whole time using the telephone or the noise from TV. Am I good to go now? Sure. It's saying if you've forgotten something. I actually don't know if I've forgotten anything. I'm just gonna do it. Ah, gotcha. In the name of the Holy Father, Son, Spirit, garlic. I need some time to process the film. What would be a good way to keep Officer Coleman away? I think I saw something on his desk. So, we are indeed not good to go now. Let's make sure it's clear. She said... Oh no, but if I take it down to the studio in town, it'll take at least a week. I need to process it right here, right now. Oh, I am a plant. Oh my god, we're gonna lock him inside the room. Coleman, thanks for filling me in tonight. Okay, so Sheriff's room is broken right now. Be careful, because turning the doorknob while the key is inserted will lock the room. So I need the sheriff room key. And this will lock him until tomorrow morning. Wow, that's messed up. Okay, sheriff office key I've got. I think what I have to do is call the phone number from downstairs. And then come back up here, make sure he's in, and then lock it. Lock it! No, no way! No, please, let me out! Ah! I'm really sorry, Officer Coleman. In the name of the Garlic Father, Son, Spirit... Oh, God! I owe you a proper apology later. Just hang in there until morning. I should go before Officer Coleman breaks down the sheriff's room door. Go, 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 go. Alright, we're out of the clear. We don't have to worry about this no more. We're good. The evil has been vanquished. And he's not actually that evil, so... Well, that was fast. Hey, wait, that's it? 2 photos? For all that effort... I should take a look at the photos anyway. That's William, but who's the other woman? Oh... He got close to Scarlet. Was William seeing somebody? And the second photo... Okay, it's supposed to be... I'm pretty sure this is cardinal direction, so east, west, west, north, north, west, south. Wait, isn't this a lock on the wall on the second floor? I need to go and test it out right away. Alright, so east, west, west, north, north, west, south. Unlock? Yeah, unlock. I was like, anything else? Got it. The archive key. I should go to the archives. It's on the end of the second floor corridor. Okay. And we unlock the door. Let's see, the photo's right here. Got it, this must be it. It looks just like the one in the photo. The box is really light. What's inside? Oh, wow. Yeah, Scarlet West's grown up. Oh, shit. No, not just that. The Daily Somerset, red-headed woman, Scarlet West, found dead. Is this the start of TCS's murder spree? Is this today? Oh, wow. Is there a way to reveal TCS's identity? A newspaper, October 13th, 1960? Wait, what? TCS's first murder? Scarlet West murdered? What? Today's still the 12th. Well, it's past midnight. It's the 13th, maybe, but still way before when the morning paper is supposed to be printed. TCS committed a murder like he announced and set fire to the mansion on 17 Pamela Street, killing Scarlet West? If something like that happened, I would have known by now. And wait, Scarlet West? She was still living here in Somerset? I thought she ran away 10 years ago and nobody knew where she was. Good. I'll head to the mansion on 17 Pamela Street. That way I'll at least get to know something. I think she was like, I need to run away or else I think I'm gonna be the murderer. And then TCS came and was like, oh, okay, I'm clear. You have nothing on me. Free house. Let's just stay here. This ridiculous article. I'm not sure what's with the burning mansion or Scarlet West. But maybe this is what my dad meant by you will know what to do after you see it. The article said that the fire started in the morning of the 13th. I should head to the mansion on 17 Pamela Street right now. Wait, it said it's gonna start in the morning of the 13th? That's saying that, like... Wow. That's insinuating that this article is not reporting something that's happened, but it's reporting something that will happen, so it's basically an intent to murder. So, if we go to 17 Pamela Street and the house is not burned down, or it is currently burning down, then, yeah, this is basically someone... Oh, it says dummy edition proof copy. It's basically someone getting ready to announce their murder. Alright, cool. 10/13/1960, mansion on 17 Pamela Street. Is this the right place? 17 Pamela Street. Wow, that's a mansion, and a really old one too. I didn't know people still live in this neighborhood. So the Scarlet West lives here all alone for 10 years straight? What is she, a witch? I'm kind of impressed even. She denied having any sort of relationship with Alexander Wayne, and she's living here ever since? Some thick skin she's got. Anyway, unless something serious happened to me, that mansion looks unburnt, at least not yet. The real problem here isn't the mansion, but Scarlet West herself. I guess she's sleeping right now? If I just wake her up at this hour, I'd be lucky if she doesn't throw me out. I should see if there's anything suspicious around the mansion first. Alright, I think I'm gonna stop here. I don't know, this game has autosave and it's kind of weird, but at the very least now we have some background music to keep us company until we start. But yeah, you know what, honestly it's kind of interesting seeing Selen's perspective from 10 years later, since the past 2 episodes was mainly in Kelvin's POV, and now we kind of get to actually, how do I say this, I guess explore the game where it's supposed to be, because judging from the cover, I really thought Selen was going to be the main character, and now she is. But I kind of do like Selen as a character. She's smug in the right places. She's also just, you know, a child that's kind of hurt from her father leaving, but also understands what her father's work is and respects him a lot. And her dynamic with William is kind of, unfortunately, kind of sour because she's kind of focused on her dad, which is understandable, but I do feel like William's doing his best to take care of his best friend's child, but there's stuff that she should know and stuff that she shouldn't, and I kind of get it. But that being said, there's this other stuff from the letter that's kind of suspicious. I still don't even know if that's really going to be from Kelvin or someone manipulating Selen, but I guess we'll find out as we play the game. But we'll continue with this game next time. Until then, I will be seeing you. See ya!